All right, week 15 attendance. Simple watch and reply letting me know you watched it because this is some important information. So, week 15 is Thanksgiving. Woohoo! Okay, so what that means is that, as I've already mentioned, maybe you heard me say this, because of the holiday, right, you'll have your Monday night item, which will be after the holiday. Okay, so here's what I mean. So you will have finished, probably by the time you watch this, your Access Lab 3, which I've noticed, speaking of which, a couple people had challenges on that one. FYI, it's always good if you have a challenge on the exam, after you submit, go in, view submissions, and you can see step by step what it was asking you to do and do it again to get a higher score. On to week 15. So for this week, you won't have the item due until after the holiday. Okay, so on the 27th. So on what this does mean is that you'll have 3 items stacked up to do after the holiday. So go ahead and get them done if possible. I think it's great. Now, week 15 is about doing the design, the database design. I did give you the alternative assignment. I noticed a couple of you took advantage of that for the hands-on for Codecademy, and then we're on to our last Microsoft Access. Additionally, so those are packed up into Monday. Get them done as soon as you can. Don't wait. If you do wait, well, it's your choice, right? That's the beautiful thing about this class, I think. Now, on week 16, I just made this available. I just finished it. It's going to be an interesting assignment because you are gonna stretch a bit on this assignment, and that's a good thing. Is I'm actually going to have you build a website. I'm going to have you build it on a CSS, on some starting points on the Codecademy. I got to make sure this link works because I noticed in the video it didn't. But here's what I created, and then you're going to create your own version of this, and I walk you through how to do this. Okay, it's taking a moment for it to come up here. Maybe we'll come back in a minute. So that's what you're going to do, and the video is a little longer than you're used to with my videos, but there was a lot to walk through and to show you how I did it. And I give you options about the way you can complete this assignment. So, heads up, pay attention to that. Here's the site that I built for this, and I give you options to do. But it allows you to create a simple site out there and then share it. And I give you either you can do it for yourself or you can make up and use a character already out there. Okay, so it's week 16. I've also made the lab test available. So the lab test, our last lab test, is on, of course, Microsoft Access. And I've mentioned this before. Actually, I've mentioned it from the beginning, but some of you are going to not pay probably attention until now, which is fine too. But you have to have Microsoft Access to do this. But this does not run on Mac computers, okay? So if you're on a Mac, you're either going to have to follow this video, and FYI, this video actually was done before this semester, and before this semester you had to get access a different way, because now you can get it off the FCC emails. But this video, and the reason I provide it, is helpful because it'll help you install and walk through getting Windows on your Mac. So check that out. But as before on lab tests, there's a really helpful link to actually basically walk you through how to do this, and then you submit it the way you have done everything else. So again, your last lab test, the biggest thing that's going to hit your grade until the final. Speaking of the final, I've at least released it, okay? So I will do week 17 classwork. Hopefully this week. I had committed to getting all the content done before the holidays, so I'm still on track to do that, but if for some reason I may do that one after. Because the other thing, the reason I may not is that sometimes as we move closer to the end of the semester, topics come up that I want to make sure I've talked about. Because I've talked about the end of the semester and how important it is, right? And how you understand the dates, right? So December the 11th, at midnight, right? Really the next day, because and when I wake up that next morning, I'll grade anything that's been submitted. But I also, by the way, will grade as soon as I see it on the 11th, because I want to not wait to get all of it at the end, but I hope you don't wait. But anyway, the reason I say I may not do this week is to allow me to handle any, as we get towards the end of the semester, issues that I probably just don't think about right now. Okay, but the final is available for you to post your score. Remember, you take that in my IT lab, just like you do anything else in my IT lab. You print the PDF and then you share it in here. Okay. Again, I'll discuss this more in week 17, but basically it's not that different as far as the way you report, but you can take it up to 3 times and you will report your highest score. Whew, a lot. Okay, have a great week. Have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you I know all of us have a lot to be grateful for. I know I do. I'm grateful for those of you online, you don't know, but last Monday after I recorded the attendance for week 14, I went out for a run. I tripped and I fractured my elbow, but I'm healing really quickly. And I'm getting ahead, and I'm still able to mostly work the way I have in the past, but I just got to slow down. And we could all use to maybe slow down a little bit, but hopefully you get a little break over the holiday. I hope that's true for you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.